Good evening, everyone. Once again from Prestonsburg High School, where we're bringing you live coverage of the 2022 All-A Classic Volleyball Tournament here in the 15th region. I'm Wayne Fugit, and once again, we're happy to have along with us Kayla Van Hoos. And Kayla, we're looking at one of the top teams in the region overall playing here to start this first quarterfinal game tonight here at Prestonsburg against Martin County.
Yeah, so far this season, Paintsville is undefeated, and they are probably the region favorite this year. They've got a pretty good squad that's pretty senior heavy. They've been together for a long time, and it shows. They've got a lot of really good chemistry, and they have a very successful head coach who played in college, and, you know, she just knows what it takes to get the job done. Martin County is what, in a rebuilding year, is what I would call it. They're fairly young, and they've got a new coach this year, Katie White, who actually is absent today because she's had a death in the family. So assistant coach Richie Wells is stepping up today for Martin County.
Unfortunate. And if you're Coach Wells, what do you tell these girls, knowing that they're going to go up against an opponent that's going to be a tough uphill climb to overtake?
Well, you're going to tell them to stay positive, to work hard, not to give up, you know, and to just use this opportunity to get better. You know, anything can happen in volleyball, and we talked about momentum yesterday, how, you know, if you get that hope that you can do things, then you never know. But with this young team, I hope that Coach Wells, and I'm sure that he is encouraging and just telling them to utilize this to see some high-level talent and get better from playing them.
On the other hand, Paintsville, I mean, it's a really good draw. They're drawing a team that's still yet to win a game this year, and that may help them as far as not using up all their energy as they head on to play next week. So we're going to take a quick break and come back with the starting lineups, or the lineups here from Prestonsburg High School here on WPRG TV5.
Today, our homes are full of smart things.
Lights on.
And smart homes need smart Wi-Fi. Good thing there's Gearhart Broadband Ultra X Internet, powered by Plume Wi-Fi. It's the faster, smarter internet every home needs. Powered by Tri-Band Adaptive Tech, Plume Wi-Fi delivers optimum wireless performance for all your home's devices at a great low price. Get Gearhart Broadband Wi-Fi today and make your home smart things even smarter.
Everything you love about TV and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Plus, easily find and watch your favorite shows. Anywhere, on any device. Great for the entire family, and easy to use.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. It's called Forward Pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text, or take it to the max with unlimited data plus for only $89.99, which has 50 gig of high-speed data. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
More than ever, life is full of change. And sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we are committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
And now let's meet the teams. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Cardinals of Martin County. Number 15, Chloe Alley. Number 5, Marley Grayson. Number 25, Emma Gully. Number 2, Emily Hammond. Number 9, Reagan Horn. Number 21, Sarah Keener. Number 11, Addison Kerr. Number 8, Hallie Priest. Number 4, Kristen Priest. Number 1, Hannah Robinson. Number 17, Belle Thompson. And number 33, Kirsten Wells. The Cardinals are coached by assistant coach Richie Wells and the head coach, Katie Patrick. And now the home team on the scoreboard, the Tigers of Paintsville High School. Number 2, Bella Blackburn. Number 3, Bailey Porter. Number 4, Kara Ward. Number 5, Maddie Preston. Number 7, Sarah Ward. Number 8, Blair Ratliff. Number 20, Kenzie Sloan. Number 12, Olivia Maynard. Number 13, Adele Barano. Number 18, Kat Baldwin. Number 21, Haley Little. Number 22, Julia Barano. Number 23, Kylie Kenner. Number 25, Greer Collins. Number 26, Ella Wells. And number 42, Chessa Collins. The Tigers are coached by assistant coach Jessica Davis, and the head coach of the Tigers is Miss Dawn Kenner.
All right, there's your lineups. Paintsville,
The 15th Region
Martin
All-A
County.
Classic is presented by WPRG.
So Paintsville's going to be the home team on the scoreboard, and Martin County is away, as Prestonsburg plays host here in the first round of the All-A Classic.
Prestonsburg a winner last night over Jenkins, and they'll move on to quarterfinal play where they'll go up against Phelps. That's one of the games coming up tomorrow night.
The winner of this game is going to face the winner of the next game tonight. Pikeville and Shelby Valley will face off. That should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Shelby Valley hasn't been super competitive in a lot of years. And, you know, I think we talked about this off air yesterday. They beat Eastridge for the first time in 14 years at home a couple of nights ago. So they're on the map this year.
Yeah, a lot of folks that's not familiar with volleyball here in the 15th region, there's a lot of competitiveness, especially, you know, with Pikeville and Paintsville and Eastridge and South Floyd, or Floyd Central. Used to be Allen Central, of course, used to be a powerhouse in the region, and now Floyd Central, one of the top teams. Of course, they are a 2A school and not participating here in this tournament, so we're ready to go.
Floyd Central is probably up there in one of your region favorites. It'll be, you know, a war between them and Paintsville this season, I do believe.
Yeah, and you can't count Pikeville or Valley out.
No.
Betsy Lane's got a good team, I
Betsy
think.
Lane's got a really good team. That was a kill from Kara Ward, number 4 for Paintsville. Puts Paintsville on the board 1-0. That was a nice play by Paintsville. The first ball over took the setter out. They ran out of system with their libero setting up and got the kill off of it.
Got to improvise sometimes, right?
Yeah, if you've got a plan for when that setter can't get the second ball, then you're doing better than most.
Yeah.
And a nice tip down by Blair Ratliff, senior for Paintsville. She's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, and I noticed the other day we did the game at Paintsville against Pikeville, and they're looking for that right there just about every play.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's tall and strong, and so, of course, they run their offense to her a lot.
Yes.
But now they have a team full of talented hitters. You're not going to set anyone on this Paintsville team that can't put the ball down.
Martin County already wanting a timeout. 4-0. Paintsville leads right now. We're in the first set. We're expecting, and I believe he's finally arrived.
Yes.
Your sidekick from last night, Dr. Lee Boyd, and of course, he loves volleyball, doesn't he?
He does, and I'm going to brag on him before he gets on here with us. I could not do BVA without Lee Boyd, that's for sure.
Exactly.
So he's my cohort.
There you go. Speaking of,
what's up?
Welcome aboard.
Sorry about the delayed entrance.
A man walks in his scrubs to do a volleyball match,
Yep.
right? So
shows him love for volleyball.
There you go.
So Paintsville's already started off strong. They're the home team on the scoreboard. Lee, catch you up a little bit. Kara Ward was our first server, and she still has possession. And an ace for Kara Ward. You know, it's nice to see Martin County encouraging each other and smiling through it. Good hustle over there from Martin County senior Kirsten Wells, just could not get the ball back into play. Kara Ward is a senior at Paintsville and has a pretty strong serve, so it's no surprise to me that they're struggling to return it.
Well, you're playing a pretty experienced team on Paintsville side, and Martin County's got some youth going on. Their libero is just a freshman.
Yeah, and you know, you see a lot of BVA spring leaguers from Martin County's side of the court. So I have no doubt that, you know, those kids want to get better. They're going to work at getting better, and you know, age and experience will help.
Experience helps a ton. Nothing like getting in the grind of it and figuring things out.
Kara Ward's still serving for Paintsville. It's 8-0. See if Martin County can get a stop.
And I'm not sure I'd want to see that serve coming toward me out there right now.
It is a pretty hard serve, and it's got a little bit of spin on it. It drops really quick in front of you. Kind of hard to read.
It has a float. A float serves a lot like a knuckleball, so not only is it hard and low, it just kind of wobbles on you, and you don't know exactly where it's going.
Yeah, the ball walks a little bit.
Martin County's got it up this time, and now getting to do something with it.
Well, they got to run our offense, and that was a pretty good setup.
Wow.
A nice spot.
Nice swing. Nice swing by Little over there.
And she's another one of your top players in the region, and just a terrific kid. Can't say enough about her. She's polite, you know, respectful, got good manners, and she just loves the game.
Paintsville is a loaded team. They have a lot of girls that could be in the top in the region.
Yes.
So it's a tough draw for Martin County tonight.
And a rare attack error from Blair Ratliff, who, you know, like I was saying earlier, is a top player in the region. She may be number 1 or 2 in the region as far as hitters go. It's hard to rank players specifically without talking about positions, because everybody does something different on the court.
Yes, the back row doesn't get any glory, but the game rides and falls on them. But it's the girls that gets the kills, just gets all the glory, like the quarterback and the running back and the wide receivers. But the back row's your linemen. If you don't have them, you're in trouble.
They get no love. A nice pass from Wells of Martin County. Oh, and just missed on the tip. A little bit of a shank on the pass from Martin County, but they recover it, send it over.
Another nice swing by Little, and really with the service row we've been on, they haven't had a chance to run their offense but a couple of times.
You know, let's talk about the accuracy of their setter. Bella Blackburn, and that's another position that doesn't get a whole lot of love unless you're just, you know, making waves. But your offense is better when your setter can place the ball exactly where it needs to be.
I'm a lover of the setter position. I think that is the key to your whole team. They usually only get noticed when they mess up, but for those out there on TV land and wondering what the setter is, that's the one who usually gets the second ball. They're the ones that feeds the hitters. And if they can put it right in the wheelhouse for the hitters, it's usually going down.
Little tip over the block from Paintsville. Forced Martin County into a free ball. And a push.
It's a good placement. We got
It was.
net violation.
And they will not get a kill for that because there was a net violation on Martin County.
Get the point, but not the stat.
15-1. Blair Ratliff serving for Paintsville.
A little miscommunication on the transition there, but it still worked out.
And that was a nice cut there from the right side.
Yes, it was.
You know, a lot of times you give them that spot on the floor in your defensive coverage, and they capitalized on it.
There's that defensive line we talked about on the back row. If they can get it good up so the setter can get somewhere in place and run an offense, but if you can't get that first ball up, it makes a tough living for everybody.
Well, even if you get that first ball up, and a lot of people don't realize, if that pass isn't pretty accurate off that first ball, you're running that setter all over the court, and she's inaccurate at that point because she's off balance.
Yeah, I've seen setters run probably 10 times as much as anybody else on the court during the game because chasing down bad passes.
You know, Wayne, in volleyball, you grade passes based on how good of a pass it is, how many people you can set based on where the pass is. So you're really looking for those threes, which are your best passes. And a lot of teams just can't execute that.
I remember, what was it, 2 years ago, UK women's volleyball had such a great player that played setter. I can't remember her name, but they sure missed her the year after that.
For sure.
Lily, Madison Lily,
Yes.
one of the best ever. She was incredible.
Absolutely, and how blessed Kentucky volleyball was to have her.
Absolutely.
You know, Craig Skinner's run with UK volleyball has been centered around his libero and setters for the past probably 8 years. They've had the SEC Setter of the Year for the last 6 years in a row and Libero of the Year for 8 years in a row.
Yes, Kentucky is a libero school for sure.
The hitters still got all the glory, but it's the two up the middle and the front and the back that keep things going. Hallie Priest with a nice serve. Got to work with her at BVA some this year. She's going to be a good one. She's just a freshman.
She's got a lot of potential.
A lot of potential. She can play multiple positions.
I'm going to brag on Kenzie Sloan on that pass because that was a perfect pass to run that offense from number 20 for Paintsville.
Perfect pass makes everybody's lives go so much better.
Yeah.
Once again, it's those back row. You never get appreciated for the good ones. It's the bad passes that get you noticed, unfortunately.
I have to brag on Kirsten Wells, who just came out of the game for Martin County. You know, she was not a back row player up until this season, and she's getting double-digit digs in just about every game that they play. So that's pretty big for somebody who's not normally defensive. She's really worked on her game and done well.
You know, that's why I like telling these young girls. They come in wanting to say, well, I play this position, that position. I say, listen, we want volleyball players. We want you to be able to play everywhere because if you want to be on the court, you need to be able to do it all. If you try to isolate yourself in volleyball, you end up finding yourself on the bench too much time.
It's true, and everybody wants to be a hitter, Lee, so.
Everybody wants the glory.
Ooh.
Hannah Robinson serving for Martin County. She's one of the two seniors on the team.
That was a nice short serve from Hannah, too. We have an attack error from the back row.
Martin County's found a little life to them here late in this set.
There's not a lot you can do with that, Lee.
Tuck and roll.
You got to hope your blocker gets a touch and takes some speed off of that ball.
Absolutely. When you're facing a team like Paintsville that hits a lot, you don't have to get a block, but you need a touch from those girls at the net to give your back row a chance.
It's a great pass from Hallie Priest. A nice swing from Allie. Martin County gets the point.
Yeah, that's one of those, again, instead of going for the set or dump, you haven't got to run your offense too much tonight. Get that flow going. When the game's kind of slower like this, it's hard to get a flow and rhythm set.
Well, and you don't want to go into the next round out of rhythm.
True.
By playing a team that is off balance from you.
Well, that was a nice run offense there. You could tell from that swing, everybody had it clicking on all cylinders.
Paintsville just makes it look easy, Lee. They've got, you know, a whole team of talented seniors. Yeah, they played together for a long time.
Sloan took a little off that ball because I've seen her put the heat on it before.
Some good communication on both sides.
There's a set point for Paintsville Tigers. Take the first set.
25-5. We'll take a break and be back with more from the 15th Region All-A Classic Volleyball Tournament.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Everything you love about TV and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Plus, easily find and watch your favorite shows. Anywhere, on any device. Great for the entire family and easy to use.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. It's called Forward Pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus for only $89.99, which has 50 gig of high-speed data. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
More than ever, life is full of change. And sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
Buying a home. It's likely the largest purchase you'll ever make. And choosing a bank is one of your most important decisions. Choose wisely. Choose Community Trust Bank to get you home. With over a century of mortgage experience, we're committed to the highest standards of personalized service. For strengths only a community bank can offer, look to Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Prestonsburg High School, the 15th Region All-A Classic. Paintsville holds a one set to 0 lead over Martin County.
Blair Ratliff serving for Paintsville. A nice reception from Hallie Priest. A swing from Marley Grayson. She was up on that block, but just a little bit late. If she can get that timing there, she might get a touch on a couple of those swings. A nice kill from Paintsville.
Paintsville looked in rhythm then from the entire time. They're starting off this game like they did the last set with the same service rotation, and see if Martin County can get a quicker stop and not let them get on such a roll. Oh, that's a nice swing.
Well, Martin County already looks better. They have, ran their offense twice in a row.
That swing was a little wide.
It was. Point to Martin County. A great spot on that serve.
Nice spot.
If you can serve low and short, you're probably going to score some points.
Yeah, they leave that hole open there kind of right at the tack line. If you can get the usually serve right there, it makes it tough on running the offense even if they do get it. You can see those two short serves have got Paintsville a little out of system.
And you've got their setter is pulled in one of the harder spots to release from. Here we go. They're going to run. Yep. Oh. Martin County in the net.
Martin County's in the net. Mr. Pete Runyon with the call. I'm going to brag on Pete for a second. If any of you are fishermen out there and haven't looked at his Friends of the Tug Fork River Facebook page, he's helping restore that river. He's done an awesome job over that way.
Pete is a social media guru. Every morning I wake up to a picture of his Thoughts of Dog calendar on Twitter. If you guys don't follow Thoughts of Dog, you should.
I have not followed that, but I have followed him for years on his Tug Fork
You like
page.
Thoughts of Dog, Lee, because the dog looks like Ranger.
Oh, no. I'll have to check it out now.
Ooh, a nice pass and a battle of the net.
Oh, that was a good up by Hallie Priest. And
ooh,
just in. That was close.
It was close, but, you know, I'll trust Robin down there, veteran official. Scores 4-3. Paintsville up 1.
Martin County's got a little breathing room because they actually broke serve once earlier in the set instead of letting them go on that big long run.
Oh. That serve might have dropped out.
It was close.
Callie Kenner with the kill. Just an 8th grader and taller than everyone out there.
Another good up by Priest. That was a nice back set to the right side.
It was, and Wells did something with it. It was a pretty good swing. Oh.
A lift on Paintsville.
Olivia Maynard in the game for Paintsville. Senior Kirsten Wells up to serve. Got my tongue tied there.
Nice serve.
Nice deep serve.
Good. So by Sloan, see what we can do with it out of the back row. It's a nice back row swing.
Sloan has a good swing, and we know this firsthand, Lee. You know, she played BVA a couple years ago, and, you know, she's ran for Paintsville as a setter. She's ran for Paintsville as an outside, and her senior year is their libero. She's kind of the product of what we're talking about when you got to be able to do everything.
You want to be a volleyball player. You want to be able to do it all, and you will find yourself playing on the court. And she can do a little bit of everything.
She can, and she is best suited as a libero, but, you know, could suit up and hit outside for you if you need her to. And she's a little undersized, but can block. A great serve from Grayson.
Nice placement on that push.
It was. Again, their defense was covering where they were supposed to be, but you just give up that 4 right there and hope that they don't hit it. And Kara Ward just pushed it straight down where nobody was. And that's the name of the game.
Well, that's the heat.
Wow.
That's the heat I knew she had.
Yep.
She was holding back earlier.
That couldn't have felt good.
That's sore on the old fingers.
I mean,
Another
she
one.
just blisters the ball. You know, Lee, I think that she was probably placing the ball the first time she served. Had to have been.
Yeah. Martin County wants to take a minute to think about it. You know, for volleyball, you know, it's becoming a huge sport. It's really just taking off, you know, in our neck of the woods out this way, but across the country, volleyball has become the second most participation sport in high school for girls. second only to track and field. And I think we're going to continue to see that grow in our area because Central Kentucky has already exploded and taken over the #1 position. It's just it's a lot of positions the girls can play, but it's a lot of fun when you really get into it. It surpassed girls basketball back in around 2015 as a participation sport.
It did, and collegiate numbers are higher for volleyball. More girls sign collegiate scholarships for volleyball than they do basketball now.
Well, that is very true, very true. And there's actually fewer scholarship positions available countrywide for volleyball, but there's more of them that do it.
Yep.
You know, and what's starting to take off is men's volleyball. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit before it gets here, but it's starting to grow in Central Kentucky, which is coming in from the East Coast and the West Coast. And I think in the next few years we may see that.
I think so too. I think it's coming sooner than later. You know, when I was still coaching at the high school level, the KHSAA was trying to get people to run a trial with having a men's club at their schools. I don't think that any Eastern Kentucky schools took it on, but I think every time there's a vote to adopt new sports, they bring up boys volleyball. So it will happen sooner than later.
It'll be on the docket for sure.
And I think they're just 2 or 3 votes away from passing it every time they go to a vote. Ooh, great swing from Martin County. Ooh. Kara Ward took a swing and it was off speed and worked out for her, but you can see her. She knew that was not where she was trying to place it.
Sloan is just delivering darts right now. She has put quite a bit of separation in what was a kind of a close set to start out with. There's not a whole lot you can do with those serves.
No, and go ahead and pad them stats, Kinsey. Ooh, that one was probably going to go out.
Probably been a little bit long.
But you know, Lee, a good server can bait your back row into touching ones that probably shouldn't be touched.
Put it just close enough that makes them have to think.
Or get out of the way, right?
Yes.
Or get out of the way.
(15-5) now. Paintsville leads.
Just another great
get
serve.
up there from #1. 'Cause that was a tough serve. And out. You know, it's tough on the defense when you take a heater like that and you get it up for them to do something with it and it doesn't go to the other side where you want it. Just a little bit disheartening. There, she watched that one.
I think her streak ended at about 10, right?
Yeah.
So she rattled off about 10 in a row. Arm probably got a little tired.
Yeah, that low serve, it pays off.
Ooh, that was a good swing. You saw it. You kind of read that coming.
And you know, when you're digging a hit that hard, you really can't move your platform. You have to just be in position and stick it, because if you move it, then it's going to shank. You don't want to give the ball energy when it's coming at you that hard.
Yeah, that's one thing with the little kids when they come up, trying to get them to stop swinging. You just want to hold those arms still because it's coming at you hard enough. It's going to go where you want it without swinging. When you swing, you add a dimension of some more air, and that happens too often on a hard ball. That was a good up.
That was.
Let's see if we can do a little bit in the net. I'd like to see that the setter got up a little bit higher and hit it to her offense.
Yes. That was a good reception by Hallie Priest. Ooh.
You know, I like to tell girls sometimes, think of your shoulders as steering wheels out there. Wherever you point your shoulders, that's where the ball's going to go.
It's true.
If you watch where the shoulder direction finish, that's where the ball ends up.
Yeah, it's all about those angles.
Nice back row set.
It was.
See frustration setting in a little bit for Martin County now, though.
Well, you know, Hallie Priest has played a decent game, Lee, and she has had a couple mistakes, but I hope she picks herself up. I know that she's a freshman and it's really easy to shut down, but these are the moments where you get better.
That's where you need to develop that mental toughness. That's one thing in volleyball, especially the back row players. You got to have a mentality somewhat of a relief pitcher in baseball. If you mess up, you got to let it go and go on to the next one, because if you hold on to it, it eats at you.
Yeah, that next play mentality. You've got about 3 seconds to be upset, and we got to move on.
That was a nice serve.
There we go, nice and low. And I'll even add to that, you know, you have to have a next set mentality. In volleyball, you got to look ahead. Ooh.
I like the angle of that serve. She's just another freshman from Martin County, so they have some young girls that have some potential. They'll come along. Just need more experience. It was a good second effort.
It was. That first pass, you know, she passed the ball up just a little bit, and it caused that ball to be behind her instead of in front of her.
That's that swinging. When the ball goes behind your head and you hit it, usually because they're swinging. Nice swing there by 33.
Ooh.
They went for the tip instead of the thunder, and it paid off.
Sometimes you just got to, you know, see the court and make a change midair. And that's one of the best things about Paintsville is they see the floor really well. But being above the net, being tall helps.
It sure does. That's why a lot of girls think they need the thunder to get the kill, but even the best players, probably half their kills come from just well-placed touches, not trying to hammer it down.
A kill is a kill. Oh, that's game. We had a service error, stepped on the line. Paintsville wins that set 25-9, advancing to the next round of the All-A, beating Martin County 2-0.
Paintsville will take on the winner of this next game, Pikeville and Shelby Valley. It's getting ready to play, and I think this one's going to be a good one tonight.
I agree. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. We're going to be away for just a few moments while they warm up, and we'll be back with more. Thanks for tuning in to WPRG TV5, and we'll be back in just a few moments from Prestonsburg High School.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
More than ever, life is full of change, and sometimes change is good. Same with your cable package. By upgrading to streaming with Gearhart TV, you get a ton of features and content. That's entertainment for everyone, no matter what they watch or how they do it. Change doesn't have to be a challenge either. Streaming with Gearhart TV is easy to use on the devices you already have. Ready for change? Contact Gearhart TV and make the switch to streaming today.
Today, our homes are full of smart things.
Lights on.
And smart homes need smart Wi-Fi. Good thing there's Gearhart Broadband Ultra X Internet, powered by Plume Wi-Fi. It's the faster, smarter internet every home needs. Powered by Tri-Band Adaptive Tech, Plume Wi-Fi delivers optimum wireless performance for all your home's devices at a great low price. Get Gearhart Broadband Wi-Fi today and make your home smart things even smarter.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. It's called Forward Pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus for only $89.99, which has 50 gig of high-speed data. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.